Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cuddyback, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, RK Tractors, Ozonics, Redneck Blinds, Wasp Archery, and Realtree.
Well, good morning and welcome to Midwest Whitetail. I'm Tabb Justus. It is October 17th, Saturday morning, and as you notice, I'm wearing orange. That's because it's the first day of our muzzleloader season here in Pennsylvania. The early muzzleloader season is a doe control week, and so why not? Let's give it a whirl. It's the early season. We're not even getting good buck pictures on camera here, so we thought we would see if we could fill another doe tag this morning. So we're settling into one of our favorite stands here on my property. I have a small food plot here in front of me, a watering hole, and they seem to really like it. So we're going to stay here for a couple hours and see if anything comes through this morning, and try the old smoke bowl out and see if we can get some venison for the table. So stick with us. That was cool. That's really the best buck that I've had on my food plot here since we planted it back in August. Had him at 20 yards, but unfortunately a muzzleloader hunting for a doe, so, and he was also a pretty young buck. That would have been a great buck for my grandson. The wind's in our face, so I don't think he smelled us, but where we walked in, we walked right by that 20-yard post that I have in the food plot for my grandson. And I think he smelled us because he had his nose down on the ground and smelled that scent from 3 hours ago when we came in. So their nose is amazing. But that's a good way to end the morning, though. That was pretty cool.
Alright, so we're just getting set for the evening. We got everything ready to roll. We got a sumac grape tree out in front of us. It's been getting hit just about every night, but 2 mature bucks pretty consistently. The problem is they've been coming right after dark, so we're hoping tonight's a little bit different. We got a good wind. That's a west-southwest at about 12 to 15 right now. It's going to die to about 10, so we like hunting in windy days. We don't like those still, quiet days. We've had limited success so far in this early season trying to find a mature buck on their feet consistently, so these are the 2 most consistent ones we have. We're going to sit tight. We're kind of crossed between 2 bedding areas and 2 feeding areas, so it's kind of a jack of all trades place, but we're not real sure how close they're bedded to here, so we're going to observe a little further before we get tight in the bedding, maybe this weekend or first week in November. So we'll sit tight, see what happens tonight. It's a beautiful night in the fall, so we're looking forward to tonight's sit.
It is? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He's with those 3 does.
Yeah, he's going after him. He's in there. Alright, so
What are we doing?
got the wrong wind.
Alright, so we're in here after Chub, this giant buck. And we just saw another giant
probably like 500 plus yards away. We could see his rack clear as day. We didn't get video of him, but he's coming our way. The wind's at his nose, but I think our wind's, it's quartering, so I think we'll be okay if he stays down in that timber and then hopefully pushes some does out. This is getting wild. It's awesome. It's October 8th, I think. It's crazy. What's up, guys? Welcome to Midwest Whitetail. It is October 26th, and I just pulled up here to my urban spot for a morning hunt. This is a spot where I got the buck. Hank has been hanging out and haven't been up here for about a week or two. And I'm going to go back in here to a spot I haven't hunted yet this year. And throw a stand up this morning and see how that goes, and then maybe check some cameras or move some cameras around. And it's getting to be that time of year where you never know what might show up. So it's a little bit warmer than it has been. It's a little overcast, and tomorrow we're going to get some rain. So I'm going to try to get a hunt in here, and basically, if anything else, kind of get ready for the following week where we got some really good weather coming in. So I'm going to get all geared up here and head into the woods. It's been a good light here for a little bit now, and I've seen one deer so far, and I'm pretty sure it was a buck that I've had on camera a bunch of times. It's I believe he's probably a 3-year-old with just a 6-pointer. He was up behind me here on the hill. Looked like he was just feeding around, maybe some acorns up there. But other than that, I haven't seen anything else so far. Did get a text from my buddy that hunts up here with me, and he's actually on a property just maybe a mile up the road here, and he thinks he's got a hot doe in there. Seen 3 different bucks or so pushing around the same doe, and one really good one, he said. So things are definitely starting to heat up, and we're almost to November here, so it's getting to be that time when anything could happen. Alright, I'm just about to wrap my morning hunt up. Seen a few deer. It's a little slow, kind of figured it'd be that way with it warming up just a little bit, but about 30 minutes ago or so I had that 6-pointer back up on the hill, and a while before that I had a doe and a button buck here, and that doe was right underneath me. If I wasn't all the way back in this spot, I would have definitely taken her. But don't want to blow everything up. I'm going to slip out of here, and I move some cameras around, and I'm going to check those and try to sneak out of here. I'm probably going to hunt down the farm this afternoon. I'm down on the farm here this evening where I had the kids out last weekend. Actually hunted my urban spot this morning, and just wanted to get up there and set up another spot and check some cameras. The weather kind of warmed up a little bit the last day or two, and I'm expecting some rain tomorrow, so I did some just tucked in here, about 80 yards or so inside the timber off the field. And we got some trails that run here, intersecting here behind the field, and even if they don't head to the field, they kind of cruise through here. So any luck, maybe I can at least lay eyes on one, so we'll see how it goes. I'm down in about my last probably good 30 minutes of light or so. It is a little overcast here today, so we're gonna
loose light a little bit earlier, but had a couple of deer moving up. Looks like they're heading out to the field up here, about 100 yards or so above me. And the wind's picked up just a little bit here as it's sun setting. But we'll see if anything else comes through here. The wind picking up, it's making it tough to hear what's going on. It's still pretty thick in here, so. Hopefully one of them shows up.